Welcome in, Advice Pod. My name is Kyle. This is Raysean.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man? Just the two of us today because we don't have a guy on the third mic, but that's okay. We're going to do an I the A-hole to start the week off. Let's see. It says here, am I the a-hole for getting frustrated with my girlfriend's messages after my dad just died? My dad died a few days ago and I'm mourning him. There were some difficulties with getting my family to organize a celebration of life for him, so it's mainly fallen to me. On top of this, I have a 2-month deadline to submit a research paper for my job before my contract is up. Afterwards, I will have to move to another research institute, likely not in the same country. Finally, I have recently developed frequent gastrointestinal pain, which is negatively impacting my quality of life. This guy got a lot of problems right out the chute, man. That's all I'm going to say. The girlfriend went to Europe to visit her sister and travel/tour/sightsee. She booked her vacation long before my dad passed and flew out before then as well. I was with my dad in the hospital for around 14 hours the day before he died. I called her to talk to her and she was supportive and spent a long time on the phone with me. 2 days later, however, while she's out touring, she sent me pictures of
Remember
jewelry.
to like the video if you made it this far.
Good call. 2 days later, however, while she's out touring, she sent me pictures of jewelry in the local shops that she likes in order to, quote, train me to understand her style, unquote. Wow. I wasn't very responsive to this, but she seemed adamant that I understand her preferences. The next day, she sent me another picture of jewelry, and I also wasn't very responsive. She picked up on this and asked what was wrong, so I told her, my dad just died. So jewelry shopping is not going to register in my mind. After this, she apologized, and I told her I knew she wasn't trying to be insensitive, but that there was a time and a place for things like this. As far as I was concerned, the issue was settled. This morning, she messages me and tells me that she, quote, doesn't like the way I talked to her yesterday about the jewelry, and that it's better if we don't talk rather than dealing with our issues over text. That means I'm trying to go get fucked in Europe. We'd be the Rosetta Stone for y'all. She said she knows that I have a lot going on, but that she also has her reasons for sending me messages. Okay. I don't know what these reasons are, but I feel hurt by this. From my perspective, my dad just died. Much of the death arrangements have fallen to me. I'm weeks behind on work, and my girlfriend's biggest concern is that I told her I didn't want to talk about jewelry or consider it important. I thought the issue was settled, but evidently it wasn't settled for her. I feel like she's been insensitive and hasn't considered the issues I am facing, even though she knows all about them. Am I the asshole? Ray, I say it every time, but I hate the fact that Reddit does this like tag at the top of a post where it's like, you're the a-hole, you're not the a-hole, everyone's the a-hole. I don't need Reddit making up my mind for me. That said, I do tend to agree with Reddit when I say, this person is not an asshole at all. It's crazy to even think that you might be. What do you think, Ben?
No, I don't think you're the asshole for wanting your girlfriend not to talk about getting new jewelry and getting upset that you don't want to talk about that while your fucking family member has passed away and now you have to take care of all of that responsibility. See, I feel like we live in a society nowadays where we feel like we need companionship or are willing to do anything to just accept that companionship. Sometimes people show you who they are, and
Believe them.
it's your job to see them for who they is and do what you need to do about it. You know what I mean? See, this person is showing you that it don't matter. It could have been your mama, and the bitch want a bracelet. So you need to figure out what you are about. Take this time to figure out what you need to do. Get you some space, and you need to lead this hoe. That's the best advice I can give for you. You ain't the asshole. It's kind of crazy that you feel like you got to be put in this mindset to think that you are the asshole. That's the crazy thing to me. But you're not the asshole, sir.
This girl has gaslit him into thinking that he did something wrong, despite the fact that he's planning his dad's funeral. And that is a very impressive level of gaslighting. Like, I have to mention that. The reason, like, that's the thing, man. Think about what she was doing and the context she was doing it within. She's like, I need you to understand what my taste is. It's like, dude, my dad just died like 8 hours ago. Nobody gives a shit what your taste is in jewelry, even if you are drunk on vacation in Europe. You can just like text me and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how you feeling? Hey, I miss you. Doesn't have to be a jewelry thing to make to train me to understand or whatever. What a weird fucking thing. And then for him to be like, yeah, sorry, I don't know if you heard, but my dad died, so I'm sad. And for her to be like, well, I have my reasons to text you too, you know. Bitch, what are those reasons? Please tell me what those reasons are. Because the last time you tried to provide a reason, the reason was to train him into liking the right kind of jewelry or whatever. What a bizarre set of circumstances, man. This kid is not the asshole at all. But at the same time, like, I just, even more than just letting him know, nah, dog, you're not the asshole. You seem like you're going through an understandably rough stretch of time, as anybody would given your circumstance. Instead of that, he's just like, am I wrong to be mad at my girlfriend for being an insensitive, materialistic asshole to me? Am I an asshole for being upset about her being an asshole to me? Kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good little brain fuck she didn't put you in when you the one in the total right, but you asking everybody else, or am I right? Like I don't understand. I feel like that's the whole economy with women right now, is where they want to be on the same level, but it's like that points where we actually try to put them on the same level and you're treating them actually like a man. That's when you start to feel like, damn, am I being too mean, or am I not giving them, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the interesting thing about.
I mean, you don't got to treat your lady like a man, but you do need to treat them with like and it's a two-way street, obviously, but there needs to be like some semblance of respect on both sides of said street. And this girl obviously does not give a shit about what this dude is going through on a personal level right now, because it's one of the worst things that he'll ever have to go through in his entire life. And this is her reaction to it. It's not like he had a shitty day at work and he's in a bad mood, or he lost his job even. His literal parent has left this mortal coil. And she's just like, yeah, whatever, bitch. You better learn how to buy me jewelry, right? Oh, you're picking out your dad's casket right now? Cool. It's
Then must be
so
like,
crazy.
you know what? I don't talk to me like that. How dare you tell me your father died while I'm trying to tell you what type of jewelry I like?
Hey,
The fuck wrong with you?
you
We
think it's
gonna
like
have to
a
keep this on a text message basis. I don't. She probably texting her friends and everything. Like, I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. I'm just trying
that's a
to tell
great
him I want
point.
a bracelet, and he
Yeah.
over here talking about his father died. Don't ruin the Don't ruin the moment. The fuck wrong with you? We want to talk about that.
I'm trying to buy a bracelet. I'm trying to get you to buy me a bracelet while I'm on vacation overseas.
He probably looked at that message and was like, what? Don't talk to me like that. Like, oh, yeah. Best advice. Fuck that bitch. Leave her. Find you someone better. You're not the asshole. That's my final.
And not only that, now you got a tremendous story. Like the next time you go on a first date with somebody and they'd be like, so how did how'd your last relationship end? And you can be like, honestly, kind of a funny story. And then you tell this terrible story about this terrible person who could not show any less empathy in the instance of your dad, again, dying for forever. And she's just like, yeah, buy me a bracelet. You'll look like king shit after that, dude. All the girls would be like, wow, and you still consider trying to make it work with her? You poor thing. But you worked up the will to leave her? So dang, you sexy now, I guess. And boom, day number 2, baby. I feel like it's science. So do you think it's science? What do you think of science? Bill Nye the Science Guy, even? How about Neil deGrasse Tyson? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure you come back tomorrow for more. I don't think I'm gonna tease what advice segments are anymore. I don't give a shit. I don't even know what it is. So you don't get no hints for tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and you'll see what it is. And if you don't come back tomorrow and see what it is, well, I can't help you. That's
Your
on you.
mom's a hoe. I didn't say that.
No, you did. You said it loud and clear, and I back you up. Your mom is a hoe, and so is your fucking stupid bracelet seeking ex-girlfriend or whatever. Your mom's a hoe. And advice.
And remember, don't be a butt cheek.